Obviously, this is going to cause a significant impact in Washington. How do you expect policymakers there who have taken a hawkish approach toward China will respond?
Yeah, I mean, this tech rout and massive market sell-off, it's a wake-up call. It is for me. And it underscores the urgent need for robust policies. We have got to safeguard the United States leadership in AI. I certainly don't want China setting the gold standard for the rest of the world for privacy, safety, security, resiliency, and ethics around AI. I believe this is why you saw, sort of the technology advisors, Elon Musk included, and President Trump last week speaking very boldly about AI and the United States leadership position that is necessary. I mean, we didn't even have a full week before the Trump administration passed an executive order on AI. So this is very serious.
They've said AI is a priority across Washington and including from the White House itself. And yet previous measures, including export controls by the Biden administration, don't appear to have worked. So what is the formula to achieve what Donald Trump has set as a policy goal, that is U.S. leadership in AI?
No, you're right about that. This open source method in which DeepSeek was released, it's now the top downloaded free app at the Apple Store, definitely got around sort of the different protocols that were put in place by the US government over the last couple of years. And so it shows that although regulatory frameworks are incredibly helpful to set the right standard and the right tone, that sometimes regulatory frameworks don't serve us and they get in the way of innovation. So we're going to have to figure out, how do we go back to the drawing board and look at how we engineer AI in the United States today, and ask ourselves, what can we be doing differently? And it's a race. Right now, it's a long race. Right now, we kind of lost one of the heats. But there's time to make up the difference.
With your security expertise, we bring you this latest in terms of breaking news that DeepSeek says it's subject to a large-scale malicious attack. If you've tried to download it, you can't. Currently, it seems to be offline in many ways. How do you think this will be able to be responded to? Is it right that we can't access it here in the United States?
Yeah, I think this is a real challenge. I saw that they were having, this is late breaking news, that they were having some resiliency and recoverability issues, ostensibly because there was such heavy volume and traffic and interest. But if they are under some type of a cyber attack, I think that should give pause to everybody who's thinking about testing out the app, perhaps on company data, perhaps using your own personal data. This is an untested app. I would caution people not to put too much proprietary company information into it until there's been an opportunity to actually do something called ethical hacking or red teaming pen testing of the actual app, and learning more about how is your data treated, where is it stored, how do the algorithms work. It is open source, but things do still need to be put through their paces.
And Theresa, this comes at a time when an app that everyone in the United States, from a bipartisan perspective, thought was a national security threat, that of TikTok, doesn't get banned for US users. We see this ongoing push to drive in AI, but actually perhaps pull away from some of the commitments when it comes to ethics, when it comes to safety. Is that something that you're reading between the lines right now?
Yeah, I'm definitely watching this very closely. And, my interest is peaked here. For starters, where is CFIUS on this, right? So we've been upset about TikTok. We've demanded TikTok do a lot of architecture changes. They did a lot of architecture changes with Oracle. The United States still said that there was some concerns there. Where does CFIUS stand on this particular app? How do they feel about it for both U.S. citizen data as well as U.S. corporation data? The origin story is China. It is headquartered in China. And so, again, a lot of questions remain. Are we going to allow this app to be downloaded in the United States? And is it allowed to be downloaded just because CFIUS hasn't had the time to analyze it and give a ruling on it?